Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Resa Oktama Saputri. This video was taken to fulfill the task of research and development in ELT subject. In this video, we'll discuss about ethnographic designs. And happy watching!
In the ethnographic designs materials, we will discuss about what is ethnographic research, and then when should we use it and how did it develop. Next, we will know about the types of ethnographic designs, and then what are the characteristics of ethnographic research, and then we will know what are the steps in conducting an ethnography, and the last, we will know about how to evaluate ethnography. Okay, let's discuss the submaterials one by one. What is ethnographic design? Ethnographic designs are qualitative research procedures for describing, analyzing, and interpreting a culture-sharing group's shared patterns of behavior, beliefs, and language that develop. is a general position declared or implied that is openly proved or promoted in a society or group. As with all qualitative studies, this term does not serve to narrow the study. Instead, it becomes a broad lens that researchers use when they initially enter a field to study a group, and they look ethnographic researches, description, depth, and interpretation. A description in ethnography is a detailed rendering of individuals and scenes to depict what is going on in the culture sharing groups. This description needs to be detailed and thick, and it needs to identify procedures, and the fourth step is analyze and interpret data within a design, and the last step is write the report consistent with your design. The procedures for conducting a release ethnography, a case study, and a practical ethnography, we can look at the table. The first procedure is identify your intent the appropriate design, and how intent relates to your research problem. And the next procedures is discuss how you plan to receive approval and gain access to study sites and participants. And the next procedure is collect appropriate data emphasizing time in the field, multiple sources of information, and collaboration. The fourth procedure is analyze and interpret your data within a design. And the last procedure is write and report your research consistent with your design. How to evaluate an ethnography? In conducting a good ethnography, a researcher should pay attention to identifying a cultural issue to study, selecting a group to observe or interview over time, and noting shared patterns of behavior, language, and beliefs that the group has developed over time. The account needs to both describe the group and identify themes. Moreover, the researchers need to provide evidence of being reflexive about their role in the study. The criteria for evaluating an ethnography begin with applying the standards used in qualitative research. Then, specific factors need to be considered within ethnography properly. In a good ethnography, the researcher should identify the culture sharing group or case to study, focuses on the cultural concept, recognizing that this concept might be very broad, and then provides the evidence to show how this group has established over time pattern of behavior, language, and beliefs, and then engages in fieldwork and gathers the evidence through multiple sources, including observation and interviews, and then shows and analysis of this evidence through a detailed description of the culture sharing group and the context in which it exists, themes that summarize major ideas about how the group works, and interpretation that suggests how the group illustrates culture at work. And the last portrays the researchers as reflecting on their own role in the study and how their background, gender, and history shape the account that they input. I think enough for the explanation about ethnographic designs. I'm so sorry for my weaknesses and my mistakes. And thank you so much for your watch. And last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.